went and did it again. Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, here we go. Nice. Ah! Oh god, that was... I jumped way too early there. That would have almost been a fail. Yes, nice. Sub 1 minute 10 here is a wonderful pace. Nice. There is a faster route through this level. You can go from that last palm tree immediately to the waterfall area. But there is a really weird, iffy death plane there. And for the longest time, I've never hit it. And then I had a run where I would hit it like 3 or 4 times in a row, and I was like, okay, I need to have like a safer route through this. And that's why we take this little detour over that wall so we can use the safety pod. That's what safety pod is for. To give you safety. So, time for the first boss. Boss. Fun fact about boss levels in Frogun Encore. So, in the first Frogun game, there was this thing where you could enter boss stages from the outside, and that would sometimes allow for cool tricks and skips. It is possible to do that here too, not in all of the stages, but in 1 or 2. However, it does not have any benefit. Like, you can get into this arena, excuse me. You can get into this arena from the outside, like from the level. And even though like the wall of the level is fixed, you can, like, if you land on the outside of this arena, the game will teleport you into the arena. So you can actually like skip into the arena and start the fight, but it's just faster not to. Which is sad. That was a swaggy thing in the first game that I really liked. Ouchie. Alright, 2 more hits. I think we haven't missed a single one. I can do this. Haha. Because I'm a little shit. Nice. And the fight did not end because I killed the boss, but when the boss is dead, there's this emblem in the middle of the arena, and I just so happened to manage to get into the middle of the arena before I did the final hit. So this level is just straightforward, basically, very literally. Just go ahead, just dash to the goal. Like you just don't care. So gotta remember the map at the end of each level. Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Not nice. Okay, the mushrooms were fixed. I'm so happy that the mushrooms were fixed. It was so tricky to grab onto the mushrooms if you did not have auto-aiming on, to the point that it just, for the most part, didn't make sense to even try to grab onto them. So I am very happy about that. Ah, that's okay. One death here I'm fine with. If it becomes 3, I'm gonna be sad. I gotta find like a more consistent setup for this trick. Because the way it is, it's not very consistent. I mean, the obvious thing to do, now that I'm thinking about it, would be to try and find a setup with the D-pad. Because that's consistent. Speaking of D-pad, this is another place where I use the D-pad to do such a thing. Because you can just lightly tap the D-pad to get into the right direction to grab onto the blue urn and jump before you accidentally destroy it. And that's generally what you want to happen. So time for the second boss. I'm the boss. So this boss always gives me trouble. This is good, we like that. If we want the bombs to bounce a lot. I think they have to do like 3 or 4 bounces before I can grab them. Now I have to keep him in the middle so the bombs don't go off the stage. And now I've been hit twice. Twice is fine. Twice is okay. Twice is absolutely doable. Nice. That was maybe the best fight I've ever had. I would frankly like to know 1:10.452. I would frankly like to know if that's a record. I have no idea what my time is in this stage. See these weirdly long load times sometimes. It's funny, really. Nice. We're still below 10 minutes. This is so bonkers. I'm still so flabbergasted by the difference this game makes time-wise if you just remove the load times from the timer. And I can imagine like this is very inconsistent for like a lot of people. Like with Frogun 1, wait, I have to focus. I saved it. I'm still gonna let that count as first try, frankly, because I didn't die and I made it to the goal. And now I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was talking about earlier. It'll come to me. Something about the timer. It makes a world of difference. Something something. I don't know. The timer is good, except that it keeps counting after you exit. Yeah, let's get rid of that dude. I do get hit in this level a lot, but it's fine because it's short. And that went perfect, frankly. That was a flawless level. However, it is time for the clutchest level. One of them, definitely. Like, probably the trickiest trick in the book. I'm gonna focus now. I'm so happy these load times are not in my time. Like, look how long this goes. It's bonkers. Nice. Ah! Oh my god, I almost lost that run again. Like, that level by merit of me failing. Nice. Cool. I think I died twice or 3 times on this level the last time around, so this is a big time save. This might be a good run. Time for the boss. Easiest boss in the game, but also, like, arguably the coolest. But I'm biased because mechs are cool. How? I failed. I don't know how. That's never happened before. Could have done that faster, but here I also died 3 times last time, so just gonna play the extra save. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Punch, 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 punch. 1, 2, 3. I do want to mention, like, if you miss even like a single hit, it'll significantly, it will make this fight significantly longer because it'll mess with the pattern. So this is really the fastest thing to do, is just like to hit every hit, surprisingly. Gonna do a few punches. Ba 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 ba. 1, 2. Give me a fist. 1, 2, 3. Give me a fist. And that's that. Sub 14 at the end of World 3. It's bonkers. Bonkers, I say. Okay, this is like the second time in a row that I just aced this level. And I wonder, like, I think the aiming in general was made more lenient. Like, the enemy I grabbed onto on that tiny hill, that's normally super difficult to grab and, like, do fast. But apparently, they did a thing, Molegato did a thing that they're easier to, like, grab onto? Apparently? Ah! That was scary. One of my favorite tricks. Oh, that was close. I slung off that fly way too early. And that would have almost cost me dearly. Ugh, that was slow. Ah! That's fine, I literally just got the checkpoint. But I gotta say, never died at that spot before. So that's a dollar in the that never happened before jar. Nice. So, 2 more levels to go. Climb that wall. Gonna switch to the D-pad. Nice. So it's time for the final level. And obviously I'm gonna try to do the swaggy thing. There's like a really tricky trick right at the beginning of this level, and I'm gonna do it because I wanna. It's a good trick. That was not the tricky trick. It didn't work. Try it one more time. Nice. Also, the level just can't handle the rain. It's wonderful, I love it. Safety checkpoint. The rest of this level is actually not that hard, but I also don't want to do that trick again and lose this run. So, time for the final boss. Up! I did not want to do photo mode. Rockets. Oh, come on! I'm wondering if I interrupted... Did I interrupt a... Did I interrupt something? Oh, 4 rocks. Come on. That's the RNG element in this boss fight. Like, one of them is how many rocks will appear when he does that laser attack. And he does it again? I feel like I've screwed with his pattern in a... Now it's just 3? I am so confused. Frankly, I am no, I did not interrupt any pattern. But that's fine. Is he gonna do the eye attack now? No, it's gonna do rockets. I cannot get past this. So once, like only once, I managed to hit him in such a way that I could skip this attack. Like he went past this one and right into the phase after that. But I could not replicate that situation for some reason. But this is good. We're out of the rocket zone. I think he's not gonna do rockets anymore. And again, I have failed to count the hits. I'm gonna do that, like, I'm gonna watch the recording and see how many hits he takes, frankly. Because I gotta know. 5? 6! Yes! So I would say he needs like 4 or 5 more hits. It's like, it's gonna be the final attack. There we go. Is it gonna be sub 21? Sub 21? Sub 21? Sub... No, it's not gonna be sub 21. It's not gonna be sub 21. It's not. Okay. But that's a marvelous time. I'm happy with this, frankly. I'm quite pleased. I'm quite pleased. That went really well.